All right, well, we are joined now by Angie Tillman from Blount Memorial, and she is going to be explaining what a registered dietitian nutritionist is, if I can even say it.
It's a long title.
Yes, that is a mouthful, and that's exactly what you are, Angie, right?
It is, and this is March is National Nutrition Month.
Oh, cool.
And just a couple days ago, we celebrated Registered Dietitian Nutritionist Day. But I really wanted to tell people, you know, what does a registered dietitian do? What can we potentially do to help you? Because I meet people all the time who don't necessarily know all the ways that we could possibly help.
That is so wonderful, because I have a lot of family and friends as well, maybe struggling with some issues, and they're like, I don't know where to go for help, and you are the person for
Absolutely.
that.
So there's lots of us out there. So a registered dietitian nutritionist starts with having to have a national certification, and it requires quite a bit of education. It requires a 4-year bachelor's degree. It requires a 6 to 12 month supervised practice internship, and then passing a national certification test. And then in addition to that, many dietitians have graduate degrees or additional certifications and have to do ongoing education. So they specialize in lots of areas, and you can find dietitians in lots of places. So I work in a hospital. I work more in an outpatient setting and sort of specialize in diabetes, and I work with patients having weight loss surgery. But man, you can find dietitians in hospitals, you can find them in school settings, in corporations doing wellness programs, in grocery stores, sports teams, national sports teams. There's just a wide variety of places where dietitians work and sort of specialize.
Yeah. So how can registered dietitian nutritionists help out?
So lots of people could potentially be helped. I'll tell you, one of the biggest things I think we do is we really try to individualize needs for the individual. You know, there's really no one perfect diet that works for everyone, and a lot of what we try to do is really listen to the patient, listen to the client, and figure out what's going on in their life, because there's always lots of factors. It's not as simple as just figuring out what to eat. It's looking at budget, it's looking at time constraints, it's looking at, you know, just daily life and activities. So we can help with everything from weight loss is a big thing people come to us for, diabetes, but dietitians work specializing with pediatric patients, for kids with eating disorders, with food allergies and intolerances, with cancer treatment, again, like I said, with sports nutrition for sports teams and fueling athletes. So there's really just a wide range of what they can really help with.
That is so cool. Okay, so Angie, how can we find the right registered dietitian nutritionist for us?
So a couple of things. One local resource is a website called eatrightknox.org. So that is the local organization for registered dietitians, and there's some resources there on finding someone. And then another really good resource is just to talk to your own doctor. Often they can recommend a good dietitian sort of for your individual needs.
That is so cool. Okay, so Angie, I have a personal question. How did you decide to go into this field?
So I went into it because it was really one of my passions, one of sort of my habits. I love learning about nutrition. I was in college actually for elementary education, which I still love working with kids sometimes too. But I really enjoy just reading and learning about nutrition, and when I figured out that I could do that for a living, that was like, wow, this is something that I can do, and I enjoy what I do every day.
And her passion comes across every single time she's on this show. Great recipes, great things, great tips that we can all learn from. Angie, if someone wants to reach out to you, where can they find more information about you or maybe your practice?
My team, we work at Blount Memorial at the Weight Management Center.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.